All right, what's up, fellas? Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro, former NFL cornerback of the Houston Texans and New Orleans Saints. All right, so again, y'all gave me energy with this one. I want to say I appreciate the comment from one of my young fellas, and I appreciate you sharing your journey with me, man. All you guys who you're reaching different levels from the information that I've shared through YouTube and the information that I've shared through my programs like the one-on-one mastery, catching series, my mind and body training program, man. I really want to let y'all know, man. Thank you. This is why I do it. You know, I want to see all you guys reach a different level and reach your goals. And I want you to push for it. Because here's the thing. Let me tell y'all something about when you go hard at something. Nobody can take it from you. Nobody can take that experience from you. I'm gonna tell you one of my most fun times in my life were when I was training. You know, me and my friends, we built a crew, and I was down, man. I was down and out when it came to my goals in my career, my early career. You know, getting to that next level in football. You know, my year, like I told y'all, I always tell y'all, I got big headed, and that whole summer when I was in high school, my early, I did well, and everybody was talking about I was supposed to be the man and this stuff, and that whole summer, all I did was drink Kool-Aid and eat cookies all summer and do a couple 7-on-7s and think that I was gonna do my thing. Well, what happens when you don't work? What happens when you don't put forth that energy towards your dream? Well, you get embarrassed. And that's what happened to me. I came out there for training camp, didn't train all season, didn't research, didn't look up or reach out to coaches and players who've done it before me. Didn't have any technique. I didn't know what technique. I had no football IQ. I just thought I was good. Like I was just supposed to go out there and show up and play. And got embarrassed. And I'll never forget it. I couldn't. I was playing running back at the time. I would play running back and cornerback, and uh, I was out of shape. I was getting tired fast. I couldn't break away on long runs. They would all catch me from behind, and I just looked really bad. It was embarrassing. And the one point in life, sometimes you're gonna have that one point where it's so bad, you're like, dang, man, I really gotta change. It's that emotional time for you. I don't know if I told this story. I may have told this story right here, but I was sitting down. I already knew I was sorry, right? I knew I was sorry, and one of the better running backs, okay, he was better than me at this time. But the coach was, I guess, he was going off of what I did the previous year, which wasn't much. Um, and maybe he just liked me. But he was giving me the rock. I was getting the rock more, and really, I knew I didn't deserve it. I really did. I didn't deserve it. And we're sitting at practice, and he's a senior at this time, and he's not getting the rock, and he's better than me. I know he is. But what I'm gonna say, hey coach, you're supposed to give him the rock. Nah, man, forget that. I'm gonna keep going. Man, he was just sitting there, and we were taking a knee. We're all taking a knee in the middle of practice, and he just stood up and said, "I should be getting the ball." Right? So I was like, outside of my eye, I'm like, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're not. That's what I'm saying in my head. And he was like, man, this is and he cussed. He said, I ain't gonna cuss right now. He said, that's BS, man. And they were like, yo, Doran, chill, man. His name was Doran Brown. Like, he's one of my homies. By the way, he actually works in the NFL right now. He's not playing, but he's actually in the front office. He was with the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know who he's with now. I gotta look him up. I think he's in the Atlanta Falcons now. He was with the Dallas Cowboys and some other people, right? But he was like, man, that's some BS, man. I should be getting the ball. So everybody's like, yo, Doran, chill, man. He was like, no, man. They getting this dude the ball. So I'm like, oh, shoot. Now I'm going to have to fight this dude. I'm like, yo, chill out, son. Like that. So then he was like, no, man, you suck. Like that. And I was like, so I stood up, and then I'm about to fight. I'm like, all right. So then they break us up. But the thing is, I was just about to fight him on principle. Like, yo, hold up. You ain't gonna be talking about me like that. You ain't gonna raise your voice at me like that. But you know what? He was right. He was right, man. Yo, like, and we laugh about it now, and that's my homie. But he was right. And I was aware of it. And I was like, man, he'll never, like, I use that as motivation. So I said, man, he's gonna pay for that. Now I say that's part of the game. I was like, and he was telling the truth, and he had reason to be upset. But I was like, he'll never say something like that again, you know. And that's when my buddy Marcus Wilder, who came from the U, you know, at the end of that year, me and a couple of my buddies like, man, this is an embarrassing year for us. Mind you, we went 7-3. So just let y'all know. But it was an embarrassing year for all of us. And he's like, hey, I can show y'all the way, man. I can show you what to do in this offseason, but if you're gonna do it. So we like, man, I was like, yo, I'll do whatever you say and more, man. And that's when I went harder than ever. And that summer when we all worked out every single I did extra stuff, man. I went to summer school just to get like I went to summer school so I could basically put myself on a routine. You know what I'm saying? I went to summer school and then I got out at like 12 and we worked out at 1 every day. So we'll go hard in the weight room and I was going hard. He said, do this workout, learn how to do this. I did extra. And then, you know, we did the running stuff. We had our running. He had the University of Miami um, training program, which he really lied. He said it was University of Miami, but it was basically, you know, some general stuff like, you know, power cleans, back squats, explosive stuff that we needed. And then we did the running, you know, like a running program. And then we did one-on-ones and all that stuff. And that stuff, man, we never did that before. And we got better. I got better and I got confident. Ended up I set like 5 different records at my school at Monacan High School. Long most touchdowns in the game. A kid broke it this year, matter of fact. I think he broke 2 of my records, but I still hold like 3. Longest run from scrimmage, most yards in a single season. Um, I think I had most yards in history, like most yards compiled, but he broke that this year. But I say all that to say this, man. Yo, you got to work for it, man. And sometimes it takes something to happen for you to really have that emotional change in your life. So hopefully you guys don't necessarily have to go through that. You can learn from my stories and examples, but you know, definitely think about that every single day. Work towards your dreams and goals. All right, so let's read this. It's my young fella testimonial. Hey, love your vids, brother. Got multiple. Look at that, man. Multiple scholarships because of what you taught me. Appreciate the work you put in. Man, you're a great coach. So I appreciate you, young DB. All right. Now, like I told you right here, now I'm going to read what I said. Yo, let's go. Let's go, man. That's how I talk, by the way. I'm proud of you. Now it's time to reach another level. There are an infinite number of levels in life. Let's keep going. So I want you to understand that there's an infinite amount of levels, you know, in life. There's always going to be a different level to us, goal-oriented people. And that's good. That's the beauty of life. We're gonna keep progressing, keep growing. You know, I talked about this in one of my videos. I got a 6-year-old daughter. When she was about 4, you know, I talk to my kids like they're grown, right? So I ask them questions that other people would be like, "What? You asking her, young tail? Why are you asking her that?" So I said, we were outside one day, and I saw a flower, and I said, Kenna, what do you think that flower's thinking right there? You know, what does that flower want to do? What is it thinking about? And she said, it's probably thinking about growing. It wants to grow. And I was like, growth. You know, is that the meaning of happiness? Growth? And I thought about my own life. And I always felt like as long as I'm progressing, man, as long as I'm getting better, I'm usually happy. You know? So let's say most people won't think about happiness in the form of riches and wealth. And that's cool. Whatever's happy to you. Some people, success is a different thing. Well, let's say you become a billionaire. Is that going to make you happy? Nah, I don't think so. But some people who use money in the terms of the score, hey, look, they get there, but it's always a different level. So progression is what they care about truly. Same thing about you guys in football. You say, man, I want to go to the NFL. If I could just get to the NFL, or let's come bring it back a notch. If I could just get this scholarship to college, then everything will be perfect. Well, I'm here to tell you, that's what I thought too. And when I got to college, I was like, dang, I'm here, so it's cool, but I'm not really that happy. It's because I know now, but it's because it's about progression, man. So you reach that level, have gratitude, be thankful, and understand that it's all about progression. It's all about the journey. So I didn't understand it back then. So I got there. I was like, man, if I could only get a starting position, my freshman year, if I could only get my starting position, then everything will be good. Got the starting position. Still searching for it. Then I was like, yo, if I could only get to the NFL, if I could only get to the NFL, everything will be perfect. Man, I got to the NFL, and NFL was the toughest thing. Not only tough, I was super depressed in the NFL. It's away from your family. It's not what you think it is. It's not as glorious and glamorous as everyone thinks it is. You're away from your family. You're by yourself in a city you don't know. You have a lot of fun, and it is great. There's good and bad. What I'm saying is that's not necessarily the happiness of you know, what you're thinking it is. It's really in progression. It's to have progress. It's to succeed in achieving your goals, but it's to always just reach that next level. It's always, and then taking time to reflect on it. Have fun, have gratitude, be thankful for it, but then understand, let's work to the next goal. It's always growth. That's where happiness is, man, to me at least. Growth. So have that mindset. All right. Um, I really appreciate you guys, man, but we got to get better. You know, like, so for my young fella, I'm happy for him. But immediately, so I get hype, I jump up and down, but immediately I get back to it, baby. We got to keep going. So make sure you guys watch all of the videos. That's 600 plus videos, right? 600 plus videos. I need you to watch all of them. Definitely, everyone who watches the videos, ask me for the training program so you can get to the next level. It's going to help you tremendously. Mind and body training program. I got secrets in there. My How to Go Pro guide is in there, right? Got the one-on-one mastery program, the catching series that you can do before and after your practices or your workouts. Improve your hands. The kick and punt return series is just added some more footwork from a NFL, CFL, All-American Division 1A returner and running back, Chris Garrett. So there's so much for you to feed on, man. So you got to take action now. There's only a certain amount of time in the day. You got to use as much of that time to improve, because there's people out there that's getting it. My young fella right here is one of them. All right, guys. Have a good day, man. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.